And I'm the best man. A wise man once told me that the best man's speech should be as long as the groom makes love. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are all together today because of two people. Your bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Dunn. Or as we all know and love them, Steve and Claire, or as I call them, Dude and My Lamb Kebab. Thank you, Steve and Claire, for making us all take the day off work to be here. Last week, when Steve told me he was getting married, I immediately texted Claire to tell her she was marrying the wrong man. She replied that she would cost me too much money and I would find her too demanding in bed. I agreed and told her that I couldn't help her out with either. So she has married Steve, and I know he ain't got no money, so you could suppose he's good in bed. But my guess is he's taking a big loan now. Speaking of Claire, I would like to say how beautiful she looks today in that fantastic dress. Steve likes it too, as he told me in the church it will blend in just nicely well with the rest of the kitchen. But I do think you owe me some thanks too, Claire, for it was my part of my extensive list of duties on this amazing day to keep Steve's ex-girlfriends away. Although, I must admit, ladies and gentlemen, that I did get some help on that from the recent foot and mouth outbreak. Right then, the stag do, the weekend before last here in Northampton, I would like to tell you that it was a simple, pleasant evening. Steve dressed in his best oversized white blouse, out with a few of his best mates. The problem was that the problem was, Karen, that no one really thought through the reasons as to why we shouldn't invite Neil Haywood. He's over there. He's a great and respectable businessman type. Don't like that for you. This man is the reason why I can't say anything about that evening. I took some video footage on the smartphone, but I can't show anything from it. It wouldn't be right. There is one clip I put on YouTube. Just type in Gary Watson, Neil is very, very drunk. And it is there, Neil. I guarantee you.
Oh, God.
You will see Neil waving his hands in the air, singing something like ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding, ring-a-ding-a-ding, and the ceiling and orders, and the ceiling and orders. all the while muttering something about Star Wars bars and inserting things for free. Whatever that means. We did make it to the end of the night just as everyone was coming out to start theirs. We went into an Indian and being best man I announced firmly that I want 5 chicken fowls and 5 pints of Cobra. Fowl being one hotter than a vindaloo. The food came, and while Andy, Dave and I ate our curry like real men, Neil and Steve seemed to struggle with theirs, so I helped them both out and ate theirs too. We got a taxi and Neil paid his share of taxis in 2p's that he had got somewhere during the evening, and we all went back to Claire's. I woke up in the morning to the smell of bacon cooking, and contrary to what everyone heard, I was not violently sick in the toilet. If I was, I would never have been able to polish off those egg bacon and sausages. Stevie D is my best mate and dude, and we have known each other since we were kids. He is uncle to 2 of my boys. We play in the same band, do discos together, got drunk together, and never ever have we had a bad word between us. Then Claire came along. The only thing I have left is memories. I recall when we were both about 20 and Steve had a car and I had not passed my test or got any insurance. I asked if he would let me drive his car home, only to be followed by a police car. He pulled over and Steve immediately scarpered up the road, whereas the copper very calmly leant in the window and said, "Who's that?" I said, "Steve Dunn." But that's the measure of the fella. Very forgiving. I decided to look up Steve's date of birth on the internet to see what momentous events took place on his birthday. Unfortunately, nothing much seems to have happened, although the nurses on the ward where Steve was born still refer to that day as Ugly Thursday. On a serious note, I'm very happy for Steve and Claire. They are very much in love. I know he loves Claire because he has told me so. It's not been very easy for them, but they have stuck together through the hard times, and we are all here for them both today. And I think my mate, Stevie D, is the best man alive, happiest man alive. So as I stand here tonight, it's obvious. Claire is complete, and Steve, you're finished. Here's to a lifetime of happiness and love for Steve and Claire. I've just got an email I want to read out, and it's from Susie Wong in Thailand. It reads, "Hey big boy," that's Steve. "How come you write no more? How come you send no money no more? When you're coming back to Bangkok again, the kids all miss you very much." Thank you very much. I'm here all night.
Hey.